Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome to another episode of Daily Tonic in the World right here on GC Creative. And I remain your humble host, Daniel Yahusha. And today, we are back from where we stopped, which is the book of Yahusha. That's the book of Joshua, chapter 19. And it says, "And the second Lord came forth to Shimon, even to the tribe of the children of Shimon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Yehuda. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba or Sheva, and Molada, and Hatzor Shual, and Bala, and Etzem, and Eltolad, and Bethuel, and Korma, and Siklag, and Beit Hamak, Amar Kavoth, and Katsakuka, and Katsasuka, and Beit Levoath, and Charuken, 13 cities and their villages. Ayin, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were round about these cities to Baalath, Ber, Ramath of the Negev. This is the inheritance of the children of the tribe of the children of Shimon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Yehuda was inheritance of the children of Shimon, for the part of the children of Yehuda was too much for them. Therefore, the children of Shimon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families, and the borders of the inheritance was unto Sarid, and their borders went up towards the sea, and Mar-Allah, and reached to Debasheth, and reached to the river that is before Yokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward towards the sun rising onto the border of Kiloth Tavor, and then goes out to Daverath, and goes up to Yaphia. Verse 13, and from thence passes on along to the east of Githa Sephar to Itakasin, and goes out to Rimmon Hammetor, to Neam, and to the border, and the border compasses it to the north side of Canaton, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Yiftakel. 13, and from thence pass on to Githa Shapha, to Ethan Katsim, and goes out to Rimmon Hammetor, to Nea, and the border compasses it on the north side of Canathon, and the outgoing thereof are in the valley of Jiftakel, and Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Yidala, and Beit Lechem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun according to their families. These cities with their villages. And the fourth lot came out to Yishakar for the children of Yishakar according to their families. And their borders was towards Yisrael, and Kesuloth, and Shunem, and Kapharaim, and Kapharaim, and Shinon, and Shion, and Anakarath, and Rabith, and Kishon, and Evet, and Remeth, and Ein Ganim, and Ein Kada, and Beit Pastes, and the coast reached to Tavor, and Shakatsumar, and Beit Shemesh, and the outgoing of their border were at the Yarden, 16 cities with their villages. And this is inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar according to their families, and the cities and the villages, sorry. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families. And the border was Kelkat, and Kali, and Beten, and Akshaf, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishal, and reaches to Carmel westward, and to Shekor Livnath, and turns around the sunrising of Beit Dagon, and reaches to Zebulun, and to the valley of Yiftachel, towards the north side of Beit Haemek, and Ainim, and Neiel, and goes out to Kavon on the left hand, and Kevron, and Rekhov, and Kamon, and Kana, even unto great Sidon. And then the coast turns to Ramah, and to the strong city So, and the coast turns to and the coast turns to Kosa, sorry, if I pronounce it well, to Kosa, and the outgoing thereof at the sea from the coast of Axi, and Omar, sorry, also, and Afek, and Rekov, 22 cities with their villages. And this is the inheritance of the tribes of the children of Aisha according to their families, these cities with their villages. And the sixth lot came out for the children of Naphtali, even of the children of Naphtali according to their families, and their coast was from Caleb, from Alon to Saananim, and Adami, Nekev, and Yavneel, Lakum, and the outgoing thereof were at the Yarden. And then the coast turns westward to Aznot Tavor, and goes out from thence to Kukok, and reached to Zebulun on the south side, and reached to Asher on the west side, and to Yehuda upon the Yarden towards the sun rising. And the fenced city are Se, Kamath, Rakath, Kinneroth, and Adama, and Ramah, and Katzor, and Kedesh, and Edrei, and Ekatzar, and Yison, and Yiron, and Migdalel, and Ekron, Korem, and Beit Anath, and Beit Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is inheritance of the tribe of children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and the villages. And the seventh lot came out for the tribe of Dan, for the tribe of children of Dan, according to their families. And the cause of their inheritance was Sora, and Eshtaol, and Ir Shemesh, and Shah Alabim, and Ayalon, and Yithla, and Elon, and Nimnathah, and Ekron, and El Tekeh, and Gibethon, and Baalath, and Yahud, and Bnei Barak, and Gath Ramon, and May Ayarkon, and Arakon, and with the border before Yaffo. 47. And the coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities and their villages. Then they made an end of the dividing the land for inheritance by their coast. The children of Yasharel gave an inheritance to Yahusha, the son of Nun, according to the word of Yahuwah. They gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath Serach, and in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritance which Eleazar the priest, and Yahusha the son of Nun, and the head of the family of the fathers of the children of Yasharel, divided for inheritance by lot in Shiloh before Yahuwah at the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. So they made an end of dividing the country. Chapter 20. Yahuwah said unto Yahusha, saying, Speak to the children of Yasharel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, whereof I spoke unto you by the hand of Moshe, that the slayer that kills any persons unaware and unwittingly may flee thither, and they shall be your refuge from the avenger of blood. And when he that flees unto one of these or those cities shall stand in the entering of the gate of the city, and shall declare his cause in the ears of the elders of that city, they shall take him into the city unto them, and give him a place that he may dwell among them. And if the avenger of blood pursue after him, then they shall not deliver the slayer up into his hand, because he smote his neighbor unwittingly, and hated him not before time. And he shall dwell in that city until he stand before the assembly for judgment, and until the death of the high priest that shall be in those days. Then shall the slayer return and come unto his own city, and unto his own house, unto the city from whence he fled. And they appointed Kadesh in Galilee, in Mount Naphtali, and Shechem in Mount Ephraim, and Yikra Arba, which is Kevron, in the mount of Yehuda, and on the other side of the Yarden, by Jericho eastward, they assigned Bethsia, and they are in the wilderness, upon the plain, out in the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth in Gilead, out of the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan, out of the tribe of Manasseh. And these were the cities appointed in all the children of for all the children of Yasharel, for the strangers that sojourn among them, for that whosoever kills any person at unaware might flee thither, and not die by the hand of the avenger of blood, until he stood before the assembly. Wow. Now we are in chapter 21. Then came near the head of the fathers of the Levium unto Eleazar the priest, and unto Yahusha the son of Nun, and unto the head of the fathers of the tribe of children of Yasharel. And they spoke unto them at Shiloh in the land of Canaan, saying, Yahuwah commanded by the hand of Moshe to give us cities to dwell in, with the suburb thereof for our cattle. And the children of Yasharel gave unto Levium out of their inheritance, as the commandment of Yahuwah, these cities and their suburb. And the lot came out of the families of the Kohathim, and the children of Aharon the priest, which were of the Levium, had by lot out of the tribe of Yehuda, and out of the tribe of Shimon, and out of the tribe of Benjamin, 13 cities. And the rest of the children of Kohath had by lot out of the families of the tribe of Ephraim, and out of the tribe of Dan, and out of the tribe of Manasseh, 10 cities. The children of Gershon had by lot out of the family of the tribe of Yishakar, and out of the tribe of Asher, and out of the tribe of Naphtali, and out of the tribe of Manasseh in Bashan, 13 cities. And the children of Merari by their families had out of the tribe of Reuben, and out of the tribe of Gad, and out of the tribe of Zebulun, 12 cities. And the children of Yasharel gave by lot unto the Levium these cities with their suburb, as Yahuwah commanded by the hand of Moshe. And they gave out the tribe of the children of Yehuda, and out of the tribe of Shimon, these cities which are here mentioned by name, which the children of Aharon, being of the families of Kohat, of the Kohatim, who were of the children of Levi, had for theirs was the first note. And they gave them the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Kevron, and in the hill of the country of Yehuda, with the suburb thereof round about it. But this field of the city and the villages thereof gave they to Caleb the son of Jephunneh for his possession. Thus they gave the children of Aharon Kevron with a suburb, to be the city of refuge for the slayer, and Livna with a suburb, and Yatel with a suburb, and Eshtemoa and a suburb, and Kolan and a suburb, and David and a suburb, and Ayin and a suburb, and Utah and with a suburb, and Beth Shemesh with a suburb, 9 cities out of these tribes. And out of the tribe of Benjamin, Givon with her suburbs, Geva with her suburbs, Anathoth with her suburb, and Almon with her suburb, 4 cities. And all the cities of children of Aharon the priest were 13 cities with their suburbs. And the family of the children of Kohath and the Leviim came, which remained, in of the children of Kohath, even had the cities of their lot out of the tribe of Ephraim, for they gave them Shechem with a suburb in Mount Ephraim, to be the city of refuge for the slayer, and Gezer with a suburb, and Kivsayim with a suburb, and Beit Koron with a suburb, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Dan, El Teke with a suburb, Gibethon with a suburb, Ajalon with a suburb, Gathrimon with a suburb, 4 cities. And out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Ta'anak with a suburb, Gathrimon with a suburb, 2 cities. And all the cities were 10 with their suburbs, for the family of the children of Kohath that remain. And out of the children of Gershon, of the family of the Leviim, out of the other half tribe of Manasseh, they gave Golan in the Bashan with a suburb, to be the city of refuge of the slayer, and Beash Terah with a suburb, 2 cities. And out of the tribe of Yishakar, Kishon with a suburb, Deverath with a suburb, Yamuth with a suburb, Aganim with a suburb, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Asher, Mishal with a suburb, Abdon with a suburb, Kelkath with a suburb, and Rekev with a suburb, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kedesh in Galilee with a suburb, to be the city of refuge for the slayer, Kamath Dio with a suburb, and Kothan with a suburb, 3 cities. And all the cities of the Gershomim, according to their families, were 13 cities with their suburb. And also the family of children of Merari, the rest of the Leviim, out of the tribe of Zebulun, Yokneam and a suburb, and Katah and a suburb. Dimna with a suburb. Alalal with a suburb. Naalal with a suburb, sorry. 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Reuben, Betsa with a suburb, and Yatsa with a suburb. Kedamoth with a suburb. Mephaath with a suburb, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth in Gilad with a suburb, to be the city of refuge for the slayer, and Makanaim with a suburb, Keshbon with a suburb, as Yaazer with a suburb, 4 cities in all. So all the cities for the children of Merari by their families, which were remaining of the families of Levium, were by the Lord 12 cities. And all the cities of the Levium of the sorry, and all the cities of the Levium within the possession of children of Yasharel were 48 cities with their suburbs. Wow, these cities were cities where everyone with their suburbs round about them. Thus were all these cities, and Yahuwah gave unto Yasharel all the land which he swore to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it and dwell therein. And Yahuwah gave them rest round about, according to all that he swore unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. Yahuwah delivered all their enemies into their hands. There failed not out any good thing which Yahuwah had spoken unto the house of Yasharel. All came to pass. Wow. Now we are in chapter 22. And it came to pass a long time after that Yahuwah had given rest unto Yasharel from all their enemies round about, that Yahusha waxed old and stricken in age. And Yahusha called for all Yasharel and their elders, and for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers, and said unto them, I am old and stricken in age, and ye have seen all that Yahuwah Elohim has done unto all these nations before you. Done unto these nations because of you. And for Yahuwah Elohim is he that has fought for you. Behold, I have divided unto you by lot these nations that remain, to be an inheritance for your tribe, from the Yarden, with all the nations that I have cut off, even unto the great sea westward. And Yahuwah Elohim, he shall expel them from before you, and drive them from out of your sight, and ye shall possess their land, as Yahuwah Elohim has promised unto you. 6. Be therefore very courageous to guard and to do all that is written in the Sefer of the Torah of Moshe, that ye return not aside therefrom, to the left hand or to the right. To the right hand or to the left. Pardon my mixing there. That ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their Elohim, nor cause to fear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them, but cleave unto Yahweh Elohim, as ye have done unto this day. Wow. You see that? He said that they should not join themselves to the other nations, and they should not even bow down or even make mention of their idols. That's why I tell some awakened Hebrew today. It's not by you opening your mouth to say that because I want to be able to understand what I'm trying to say, let me mention those pagan Roman names. Let them learn. Let them learn. When the white men gave us those demonic names, they never said that, hey, let us look at the name of their Elohim. No. They gave it to us by force. Even for example, my daughter's name is Mabakan. People will be like, the name is too hard. I tell them, see, the name is not hard. If you can pronounce some Muslim names, you hear names like Abdul Qadir, hear names like Abdul Kabir. You hear names like all sort of names. If you can mention those Islamic names, then mention that three syllable Mabakan. How much more Yahuwah? Don't say that when I understand that Yahuwah means the most. I don't care. If his name is Yah, let them know his name is Yah. Not like according to the Bible says, the Bible called the white man, we call him Lord or God. Let them know the most high Yah have said. Who is Yah? Is the Almighty. Simple. Verse 9. For Yahuwah has driven out from before you great nations and strong, great nations and strong. But as for you, no man has been able to stand before you unto this day. No man shall chase one man shall chase 1,000. For Yahuwah Elohim, he it is that fights for you, as he has promised you. Take good heed, therefore, unto yourselves, that ye love Yahuwah Elohim. Else, if ye do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations, even these that remain among you, and shall make marriages with them, and go in unto them, and they to you, know that for a certainty that Yahweh Elohim will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but there shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and turns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land which Yahweh Elohim has given you. Yes, that is why today we keep warning our people. Yahuwah does not want interracial marriages. Because you are in a European country, you're not just gonna get married to one pale-faced Edomite. The most High said once you do this particular thing, he says that he will just by himself withdraw. He will withdraw from you, and it will make those nations that you get married to become a snare and a trap to you. Why do you think this? I am sure you should have seen the trend. How some people are backlashing that boxer because of he's still with his black queen. He's still with his dark-skinned wife who already has 6 children for him. But yet they are backlashing him that he is still with a woman who is chubby. It is all planned work. They are trying to lay a snare for him so that he can fall into that snare and get married to an Edomite that they are prepared to be a snare to his life. Look at how Akimi escaped that wicked demon that he took as a girlfriend. She thought she can become a snare to him, but he was wiser. He played the card ahead of her, and she actually lost at the end. This also applies to all our dark-skinned people as well. The Most High said, don't get married to these other nations whom you are getting yourself mixed up with. Because you are in hero doesn't mean that you can pick up a white woman as a wife. Even you as a man too. Don't say that because I'm actually in hero partially. Since for me to get my green card and get my stay over here, let me get married to an Edomite. The Most High don't want you to get your seed mixed up. Stop that nonsense. Yah said once you get yourself mixed up with these other natures that you are entangled with, that you are dwelling with, that remains before you. So when you do that, actually, that they will become a snare to you. And by that being said, his hands are off your case. Because you chose willingly to disobey Yahuwah. Verse 14. And behold, this day I will, and behold this day, sorry. And behold, this day I am going the way of all the earth, and ye know in all your heart and in all your soul that not one thing has failed of all the good things which Yahweh Elohim spoke concerning you, and all sorry, and all spoke concerning you, all are come to pass unto you, and not one thing has failed thereof. Therefore I shall come, it shall come to pass that as all good things are come upon you, which Yahuwah Elohim promised you, so shall Yahuwah bring upon you all evil things, until he have destroyed you from off this good land which Yahuwah Elohim has given you, when you have transgressed the covenant of Yahuwah Elohim which he commanded you, and have gone and served other Elohim, and bowed yourself to them. Then shall the anger of Yahuwah be kindled against you, and ye shall perish quickly from off the good land which he has given unto you. This is really, really strong.
Who said that the righteous don't party?
Party time! Fiesta!
Are you hoping to hold a show having an exclusive DJ come to mix with righteous songs from various Hebrew artists coming from different parts of the world, bringing their unique voices to praise Yahuwah using the ministry of songs, and also having a DJ who can help us mix the sync of musics together to make you shake your body and dance off your sorrow righteously? Please contact DJ UL Kingdom Music.
Yo, shalom and peace. Be encouraged. This is DJ UL. Hold on to the vision the Most High gave you. He will bring it to pass.
For booking and inquiry, please call DJ Joel on +1 770 256 2241. Call us today and let's make your event a memorable one. Joel Kingdom Music, bringing the vibe of righteousness into your event. For sponsorship and advert placement, please call or WhatsApp this number +234 811 731 0928.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. So let us make it a wrap on today's episode of the program. We promised to stop in chapter 22, but I think Yah is moving its own direction. So we are going to the last chapter in the book of Yahusha, the book of Joshua. So now we're not taking to 22 anymore. We are stopping in chapter 24. And it says, and Yahusha gathered all the tribes of Yasharel to Shechem, and called for the elders of Yasharel, and for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers, and they presented themselves before Elohim. And Yahusha said unto all the people, thus says Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel, your fathers dwells dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time, even Terach, the father of Abraham and the father of Nahor, and they served other Elohim. This is to tell you that truly the Most High Yah actually, though He might have loved us from ages to ages, but the truth is that our forefathers were serving idols. It was until the time of Abraham that Yahweh chose to shine His light on their tribe and chose from Abraham going downward, which means from Abraham's father going upward, they were serving idols, other Elohims. That was written here. So we might say, so where do you not get the idea of all these other idols and blah, 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 blah. Our forefathers have been rebellious right from time. They have been serving idols right from time. Since Adam was sent out of the Garden of Eden to mingle himself with the people of the world, the male and female created Eden. He has taken their lifestyle. He has taken their lifestyle. It was even when it comes to the time of Noah that Yahweh was like, I can still find this man upright to obey me. That's why He chose Noah. After He chose Noah, wipe out the entire earth, it was then that He chose to say, fine, let me just start up with this. Let me start up with this generation. And along the line, He kept going, after the flood. Now their children as well still end up getting themselves mixed up. Because of the power of unity, they said, let us build a building that reach the heavens. Because it was happening in the heavens. Why would they have such negative mind? They were the also one that caused the division among languages, and that's how the other whatever spring up. That's how idol worshiping sprang up again. Because some actually went to go the other way around, because as they were scattered, they were doing what they like. Why? Because their languages were not the same anymore. This one is speaking gibberish. Sorry, pardon me. This one is speaking English. This one is speaking Yoruba. This one is speaking Hausa. This one is speaking whatever. Their language was scattered. That's how they spread. Let us keep going. Verse 3. And I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood and led him throughout all the land of Canaan and multiplied his seed and gave him Yishak. And I gave unto Yishak Jacob and Esau. And I gave unto Esau Mount Seir to possess it. But Jacob and his children went down into Mizraim. I sent Moshe also and Aharon, and I plagued Mizraim according to that which I did among them. And afterwards I brought you out. And I brought your fathers out of Mizraim, and ye came unto the sea, and the Mizraim pursued after your fathers with chariots and horsemen unto the Red Sea. And when they cried unto Yahuwah, He put darkness between you and the Mizraim, and brought the sea upon them, and covered them, and your eyes have seen what I have done in Mizraim, and ye dwelt in the wilderness a long season. And I brought you into the land of the Amorim, which ye dwell on the other side of the Jordan, and they fought with you, and I gave them into your hands, that ye might possess their land, and I destroyed them from before you. Then Balak the son of Zippor, the king of Moab, arose and warred against Yasharel, and sent and caught Balaam the son of Beor to curse you. But I would not hearken unto Balaam. Therefore he blessed you still, so I delivered you out of his hand. And ye went over the Jordan and came unto Jericho. And the men of Jericho fought against you, the Amorim and the Perizim, and the Canaanim and the Kittim, and the Girgashim, and the Shivim, and the Kivim, and the Jebusim, and I delivered them into your hands. And I sent the hornet before you, which drove them out, from before you, even the two kings of the Amorim, but not with your sword, but with your bow. No, sorry, but not with your sword, nor with your bow. And I have given you a land for which ye did not labor, and cities which ye build not, and ye dwell in them, of the vineyards and olive yards which ye planted not, do you eat. Now therefore fear Yahuwah and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the Elohim idols, that's one letter E, which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Mishraim, and serve ye Yahuwah. And if it seemed evil unto you to serve Yahuwah, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the Elohai of your fathers, which your fathers served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the Elohim of the Amorim, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we shall serve Yahuwah. And the people answered and said, far be it that we should forsake Yahuwah to serve other Elohim. For Yahuwah Elohim, he it is that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Mizraim from the house of bondage, and which did those great signs in our sight, and did guard us in all the ways wherein we went, and among all the people through whom we passed. And Yahuwah drove out from before us all the people, even the Amorim, which dwell in the land thereof. Will we also serve Yahuwah? For he is Elohim. And Yahusha said unto the people, ye cannot serve Yahuwah, for he is holy, for he is a holy Elohim. He is a jealous El. He will not forgive your transgression nor your sins. If ye forsake Yahuwah and forsake strange Elohai, then he will turn and do hurt you and consume you. And after that he has done you good. And the people said unto Yahusha, nay, but we will serve Yahuwah. And Yahusha said unto the people, ye are witnesses against yourselves that ye have chosen you Yahuwah to serve him. And they said, we are witnesses. And now therefore put away, said he, the strange Elohai that are among you, and incline your heart unto Yahuwah, unto El Yahuwah, Elohai of Yasharel. And the people said unto El Yahusha, Yahuwah Elohim will give you, and his voice will we obey. And Yahusha cut a covenant with the people that day, and set them a statute and an ordinance in Shechem. And Yahusha wrote these words in the Sefer of the Torah of Elohim, and took a great stone and set it up there under an oak that was by the memorial of Yahuwah. And Yahusha said unto all the people, behold, this stone shall be a witness unto us, for it is heard all the words of Yahuwah which he spoke unto us. It shall be therefore a witness unto us, lest ye deny your Elohim. So Yahusha let the people depart, every man unto his inheritance. And it came to pass after these things, that Yahusha the son of Nun, the servant of Yahuwah, died, being 110 years old. And they buried him in the border of his inheritance in Timnath Serach, which is in Mount Ephraim, on the north side of the hill of Gadash. And Yasharel served Yahuwah in all the days of Yahusha, and all the days of the elders that outlived Yahusha, and they served, which had known all the works of Yahuwah, and he had done for Yasharel. And the bones of Yosef and the children of Yasharel brought up out of Mizraim and buried they in Shechem in a parcel of ground which Yaakov bought of the sons of Camor, the father of Shechem, for 100 pieces of silver, and it became the inheritance of children of Joseph. And Eleazar, the son of Aharon, died, and they buried him in a hill that pertained to Pinakak, a son, which was given him in Mount Ephraim. Wow. Up to the most higher for that concluding class. I'm sure you'll actually learn from this. You saw how all things were shared. The cities and the villages and their suburbs were shared accordingly. Why? Our forefathers actually we always at a point they listen, at some point they disobey. But I want you all to learn something. When it comes to Yahuwah, all Yahuwah requires from us is obedience. When you give an instruction, you follow, you obey. That's what you need from us. Nothing more, nothing less. So with this, I make it up onto this episode of the program. I remain your humble host, Daniel, Fiercing Lion Yasharala. And with this, I say shalom and bye for now.